Recent history has proven that many Democrats have a tough sell unseating Republican incumbents in the South. But the Democrat running for governor in Mississippi is trying something different in hopes of pulling off an upset. Correspondent Jonathan Seri explains.
In conservative Mississippi, a popular Republican governor faces opposition from a Democrat who breaks ranks with his own party on social issues.
I believe in pro-life, and I'm for traditional marriage, and I'm not for any form of gun control.
But John Arthur Eaves, who baptized 3 of his 4 children in the Jordan River, says the life of Jesus inspired him to also support some traditionally liberal causes, such as the living wage, universal health care, and increased funding for public education.
First of all, he came to teach. He taught us. Second of all, he healed the sick. We call that health care today. And he came to help the poor. And Mississippi needs somebody that will focus on these.
Eaves enjoys a comfortable lead as he approaches Mississippi's August 7 Democratic primary. But Emory University political science professor Merle Black says Eaves faces an uphill battle against a popular Republican incumbent in the November general election.
I think it really is the referendum on Haley Barbour's performance in office and what could be more of a test than Katrina.
I am on hurricane duty, and I have an obligation to the people of Mississippi to try to finish what we started.
Mississippi Governor Haley Barbour's connections in Washington helped streamline federal aid to a storm-ravaged state, and recent polls show the incumbent with a 59% approval rating.
I'm going to run a campaign about why I ought to be governor and not why somebody else ought not to be governor. I've got a record. People have seen what I've done, and they'll judge me by that.
But Eaves has his own record as a high-profile attorney.
I believe for America to remain strong, we must pursue justice.
Commercials for his law firm have made Eaves a household name in Mississippi, but political science professor Mary Coleman of Jackson State University says that fame may not be enough. Eaves must overcome the negative stereotypes many Mississippians associate with trial lawyers, and he must compete with the GOP.
The Republican Party is vulnerable in many places throughout the United States. I would argue that Mississippi is not one of those places.
With the GOP controlling Mississippi's Senate and a popular Republican in the governor's mansion, political analysts say a Democrat touting social conservatism may be the right strategy for the wrong state. But Eaves, who says he believes his candidacy is part of a higher calling, likens himself to an Old Testament David, capable of a surprise victory against the Goliaths of Southern politics. Jonathan Seri, Fox News.